literally gossiping about a friend that I don't know to me that you just met, just imagine what you would do to someone you just met. Like, blows me. A lot of times friendships fail because you want to have so much in common. I'm just not afraid to talk about it no more. Like, I was like, at first, like, I was embarrassed. Like, I don't want to talk about it because I was so embarrassed. Like, these niggas playing crazy. Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Keyera. Today's video, as you can tell by the title, is a get ready with me chit chat video talking about friendships and like how you can spot fake friends, toxic friends, what I look for in a friendship, what you should look for in a friendship. Just basically just talking about just different subjects along the lines of friendships, like things that you shouldn't tolerate in friendships basically is what this topic of this video is about. If you are interested, if you clicked on it, you are interested, so you might as well keep on watching. Make sure you are subscribed with the notifications turned on so that you don't miss when I upload videos. Like I said, this is the makeup look that I am doing. I did a pretty much basic look. This red wig is a wig that I already filmed on the channel, so I will link that video above in the cards if you want to see the first install of this wig. This wig actually used to be Honey Blonde from Yologa Hair. This is not sponsored by them, but I just decided if you like this hair and you want to see how, if you want to see what this wig, where this wig is from and everything like that, then the video will be clicked in the cards so you guys can check that out as well. Also, make sure you are following me on Instagram and Twitter. My Instagram and Twitter are both I am Keyerakaye. They're linked down below in the description box. We're gonna go ahead and get into this video. I do have my brows done as always. I'm really not feeling these brows, but we're gonna roll with it. And let's get into this video. So I already did a little intro, pre-glam or post-glam. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the topic of today's video, which is all about like how you can spot a fake friend and how can you be a better friend. Okay, so these are just my experiences, what I've experienced in my friendships, like how I've been a bad friend, because of course I've been one before, and what I've noticed in different friendships. Okay, so I do have some notes on my phone. Also, we doing makeup, so I'm not going to be looking directly at the camera the whole time. We're just going to be kind of talking. I am not doing a full makeup tutorial. This is just kind of like a chit chat. You can watch me do my makeup, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is just what got me to this place of maturity and understanding that friendships are not going to always stay the same. They change and they also evolve through the years. You lose some, you gain some, and yeah, that's just my experience. I am, at the time of this video right now, filming the video, I'm 26 still, but my birthday just passed. So October 26th is my birthday. I just turned 27, so happy belated birthday to me if you're watching this video. My birthday has already passed, so I am now 27. And what I have learned, let me get started because y'all know I like to talk, but what I've learned so far from just having certain friendships is that basically you pretty much got to know what you are looking for in a friendship. Like, and I say that because sometimes you can have friends that are work friends, you can have friends that are party friends, you can have friends that are chill friends, you know, you can have a best friend that, you know, does all the above, and you can just have friends for certain occasions, and I feel like that's okay. But I also feel like there is a thin line between only calling a friend for certain reasons versus knowing what friend category that friend fits into, if that makes sense. Because I've had friends that they make it seem like, let me just keep going because I will stop and start talking, but they make it seem like I'm just like the coolest friend and like we're super close, blah blah blah, and it don't be that. Like, it really do not be that at all. Like, it be more. Let me drink some water. I always sound so raspy. First of all, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but I did not go to sleep last night, so I'm running on 0 hours of sleep. But I was energized, I wanted to film, so here we are. But like I was saying, like when you have like friendships and they don't tell you exactly what they want out of the friendship, just the same as if it was a relationship, you know, you go into it, or dating or whatever the case, like you still have to have that same energy with friends. Because like I said, I will have friends that will want to be like super close with me. In reality, they would only want me for certain parts of their life, and like they would make it seem like we were super close, but they would only be around when, I wouldn't say when they need something from me, but that's just what it was given sometimes. And I had to learn that you have different friends for different reasons and different seasons. And that is like the number one thing that I'm talking about right in this. Where's my oh, it's right here. Okay, so yeah, so that's basically what I'm trying to explain. Basically, is like you have to like know what you are going into the friendship for. You can't just be out here friending people and expecting them to know exactly what you want out of the friendship. Like, because I got some friends that are really not into the same thing as me, and I feel like that's okay. That's totally fine. And I also feel like you don't always have to have friends that are just strictly into what you're into, like me being into YouTube and vlogging and content creation. Like, I don't have all my friends just do not have to be into this. Like, I don't need all content creator friends. Of course, it is a good thing to have content creator friends, because then it's like they're more relatable and they understand, like, okay, she's vlogging, we're vlogging, like, you know, or let me take her pictures, make sure she's looking good, angles, lighting, blah blah blah. Like, when you have friends that, my face is itching, when you have friends that understand that, it's easier for you to, you know, bring them along on certain things, like when y'all are into the same type of thing. And but that's not to say, I'm using Kaye Cosmetics eyeshadow, but that's not to say like, oh, because speaking from my example, speaking from my perspective, like, that's not how I would go about things. That's like me saying, oh, I'm a YouTuber, so I only want YouTube friends. Like, no, because every YouTuber is not going to relate to me, and I'm not going to relate to every YouTuber or content creator, whatever the case. Like, I want some friends that are into like different stuff as well, because we can teach each other things. And I think a lot of times friendships fail because you want to have so much in common with, hold on a second, you want to have so much in common with your friends, and it's like, girl, we don't have to have everything in common. Like, it's not that deep, it's not that serious. Like, we don't have to have everything in common. We don't have to do everything and, you know, be with each other every day. Like, we are not in grade school, we're not in school, period. Like, you can be in college or something, but you're not, like, we're not kids anymore. And I think sometimes people get confused with the fact that, I'm going with a basic brown look, okay? But I think sometimes people get so confused to the point where they feel like their friends have to be super, super relatable to them. And it's like, they feel like if they have like one disagreement, and I was there before, I was like this, I feel like I've just changed. So the next friendship that I have is definitely gonna get this new Keyera, okay? Because I was at a place as well where I felt like I wanted all my friends to be into what I was into. And I feel like that, I'm not even blending this eyeshadow right. I feel like that does go a long way when you are like in high school and stuff. Like, I was a cheerleader in high school, so like I hung around my cheerleading friends most of the time. I did have other friends, but it was the fact that I was around them more because we were into the same stuff, because we did the same thing. It's kind of like having work friends, like as an adult. Like, sometimes you go out with your coworkers, if you're close with them, you go out with your coworkers, and like sometimes it's like you don't mix your home life with your co-working life, because sometimes it just don't mix well. They like different things, or it's just a different area of your life or something like that, you know what I mean? So you just can't always expect all your friends to just be, I barely do eyeshadow anymore, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, but you can't just always expect your friends to just be on the same page as you, like, or just doing the same thing as you. It's okay to have different friends, you know? And you also have to like understand where your friends fit in different friend groups. Like, it's certain friends that you can tell one thing and you can't tell the other friend vice versa, because of the topic of the conversation. Like, if it's something that's like, you know, super, super personal, you don't want to tell your clubbing friends. I mean, not to say that, because some of your close friends can be your club and party friends too, but most of the time when you have like club friends, they're not your personal friends to where you can just like tell them things, because I don't know, that's just me. Like, I feel like with like people that I go out with, like, or when I, you know, I really don't feel like I can tell them stuff that I would tell people that I will invite to my house. They can just pop up, you know, stuff like that. And I feel like you have to be careful with what you say to certain friends, because you never know how they're going to take the information, who they're going to run and tell the information. Like a big red flag for me in friendships when it comes to gossiping is like, if I'm meeting you and you are just giving me the rundown of one of your other friends, like I'm probably not going to be as close to you because of that situation, because that's a big red flag for me. Like, you are literally gossiping about a friend that I don't know to me, that you just met. Just imagine what you would do to someone you just met. Like, blows me. Like, I would never be close with anyone that does that. It's just like a thin line that you don't want to cross. Don't cross that line of friendship. If you have friends gossiping about your other friends, like, dead that shit instantly, because no, that's a big no for me. Like, I'm not about to let you sit up there and gossip about my friend. Like, I can see if there's some gossiping period. Like, I'm not really on that type of tea anymore, but like, if you're going to be gossiping about something, gossip about what the streets are talking about. Don't gossip about some shit that somebody told you that you're not supposed to go back and tell someone else. Like, that right there is just a big no for me. You have to watch out for friends that treat you different. I feel like I want to do a cut crease. I think I do. Let me slow down. I feel like you have to watch out for friends who treat you different when you are... Ooh. Friends that treat you different when you are around other people. Like, baby, pay attention. Like, because you will know the type of friend that you are based on how they treat you around their other friends. I'm telling you. It's the little key things that you got to pay attention to. Like, if you just always see them, you know, talking in code. If you supposed to be the homegirl, you the homegirl, you know the code too. If you see them talking in code, not telling you what's tea, like, girl, stay away from them. And I'm not saying that they got to tell you everything, but it's a thin line between that stuff. Like, if you're close with them and you notice that they're keeping stuff away from you, you might be that friend that's not a part of that original friend group. And that's one thing that I made a mistake with. It's just, I've always been invited into friend groups. Girl, I've learned my lesson, because I'm cleaning my brushes right now, because I did my makeup the other day and I used this brush and I really need to use it again because I didn't clean it. But I've had my times where I would be friends with somebody and be brought into a friend group of like 3 to 4 women, and I'm just the oddball out because I don't got the history with them. And I just don't get into that type of friendships no more, because not only do you always just seem like an outsider, it's so much that you probably just got to catch up on. Like I said, the talking in code, like, you have to catch up on that. I'm checking the time on my camera to make sure I'm not not filming anymore, but you have to watch out for that. You have to watch out for like the talking in code. You have to watch out for who's talking shit behind your back. Like, and I think that is like a mistake that I learned early. Well, I would say early in my life, because I'm still young, of course. So I learned that pretty early. Like, it's not taking me until I get in my 40s to realize this. Like, I'm learning this in my 20s, which I should have learned this in my teens, but I didn't. And it's just like, you have to just be mindful. And I don't know, I personally, my opinion, I just would not be brought into a friend group. Like, I would not do that to myself no more. Like, at all. Like, if you got a group of friends, I'm not saying I won't be friends with you, but don't try to make me that 4th or that 5th friend into the friend group. Because if the energy is just off with the homegirls, baby, listen, you might as well go on and find a new person, because I am not about to put myself through that. I'm not about to be where I'm not wanted. I'm not about to be, you know, it's just, I'm not about to be in situations where I feel like people are talking behind my back, because I don't need friends that bad. Of course, I want friends, which I'm going to talk about here shortly. I want friends, of course, and I feel like I honestly don't even have friends at this point in my life. Like, I have people that are my associates at this point. Like, I really do not have friends anymore. And it's not to say like the people that I love dearly are not my friends. It's just, I don't have any close friends. Let me just put it there. I don't have any close friends, because close friends, you know, y'all check on each other all the time, and, you know, not even all the time. It's just, you don't go months without talking to a close friend, years without talking to a close friend. Like, I don't know. Like, I could have been undad and people wouldn't even know about it. But of course I do want friends, but I'm not that desperate to have friends to the point where I'm just sitting up here tolerating BS, falling out, getting into it with, you know, getting into it with friends and or supposed friends. Like, I'm not built for that. Like, I'm not about to be out here fighting nobody. No, my fighting days are OD, like, literally. Like, I'm about to be fighting nobody. I have to set an example for my daughter, and teaching her to stand up for herself is not by me fighting just to be fighting. Like, I'm not about to be in the middle of no drama. That's another thing, like, when it comes to like having a group of friends, that shit comes with so much drama if you are not in the correct group of friends. Like, it really comes with so much drama. Like, no ma'am. And it's like sometimes, like, friends just get jealous. Like, friends really get jealous of how you are with your other friends versus how you are with them. Like, and I mean, this is so childish because I experienced that in high school. My best friends in high school, it was 5 of us, and it's like you had some that were like jealous, kind of, like, not even jealous. It's just like, I feel like they were mad if one person spent more time with the other person. And yeah, I'm not even gonna speak on that too much because, like, we're past that, I feel like. But, and not like, we're not like super close today, but like, I feel like we moved past that. But it was, yeah. And you see what I'm saying? Like, that was in high school, so that's childish. Like, I'm not about to be dealing with women who are in competition with each other. Like, no. I feel like another red flag I feel like in friendships, I'm letting my eyes dry right now. Another red flag I feel like is when it comes to like traveling and stuff. Like, I say like too much. I hate that because I have to cut it out so much. But when you are like, when you are friends with people and you notice that you don't get the invite until last minute when you are going somewhere, especially if everything is already booked and everything is pretty much taken care of, and you get that last minute invite like a week, 2 weeks before, and they've been planning for months. Girl, them are not your friends. Like, well, I wouldn't say not your friends. Them are not the people you need to go out of town with, because 9 times out of 10, somebody probably dropped out and they need somebody to cover the tab, okay? And those are not the type of people that you just want to be out of town with. And I'm just keeping it 100. Like, of course y'all can have fun, but if you're not invited when the plans are initially made, like, you don't even need to go on that trip, like, at all. Like, at all. And also, like, I feel like friends need to understand that everyone's budget is different. You can't be mad that, where is that brush? You can't be mad that your friend don't have enough money to go on a certain trip. I think that ruins a lot of friendships. Okay, so this is just a big topic. You know, the whole Miami ruins friendships, or Miami shows you who your true friends are. I've never been to Miami, probably because I ain't got no friends, but I've never been to Miami. And I was just always wondering, like, how do you lose your friends because of a vacation? Like, I understand the fact that, yes, people can start acting funny when you get certain locations and certain places. You know, listen, we just had that whole Keyerakaye Banks situation where she said she wouldn't hang out with somebody that they didn't want built like this and look like this and look like that. Like, girl, you got a BBL. Shh, quiet down. Like, we don't want that. Like, that is, like, I don't care what you look like. If you are a good vibe, you can hang with me. Like, and I feel like Keyerakaye Banks, with that whole, she got a lot of backlash because she said, if you don't look like this or act like this, or you don't got a body like this, then you can't vibe with me. Like, what type of is that? Like, you can't, like, girl. And I think that's the type of time a lot of people be on when they go to Miami. Like, they invite, you know, that third wheel friend. It might be more friends, but I'm just gonna say third wheel because that's just the term I like to use. But they invite that third wheel friend and they wonder why, like, she probably not having a good time because y'all are like leaving her out of stuff. And then the friendship turns out from there. One girl just leave the trip because she felt like y'all weren't really rocking with her like that. And then y'all have the instances where the friend tell you she don't have a, y'all know someone's budget, because y'all, if y'all friends, then you know the type of job your friend have. You know your friend don't have, she not spending like y'all, or whatever the case is, and y'all still invite her anyway, and y'all are spending like this and spending like that, and y'all mad because she don't or he don't have enough money to spend like you spend. And I feel like that's so shady, because if I don't got it, my friend should have me, and if my friend don't got it, I should have them. Like, I feel like any vacation I go on with a group of friends, if you don't got it, I got you, like, period, point blank, you know. And I feel like that goes a long way in friendships. Let me restart this camera. I feel like that goes a long way in friendships, because like, if we at the club, we buying shots, I might buy the round for the first round, next friend buy the second round, and if the third friend can't even afford it, then sis, you good. Like, I just feel like people just try to act like they just got it like that, like, girl. And I feel like that comes from a place of me knowing that my friends have had my back before, and I always don't have myself financially put together, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to go on a trip with women who are basically, I don't want to go on I need a darker brown, hold on. I don't want to go on a trip with women who are basically counting tabs and like, oh, it's a fly in here. That fly is driving me crazy. It's been in my house for a couple days and it's driving me crazy. But I don't want to be on a vacation with people who are counting tabs and who are like, you know, counting pockets and who don't got this and who don't got that. Because I feel like, of course, you're supposed to at least be able to cover your flight and your expenses. Like, but if you can't afford to go to the club one night or something like that, I got you. Like, don't think I'm about to take you on a shopping spree, but like, if you need like me to pay for one of your meals, pay for you to get in this club, pay for your shots, this, that, the third, like, I'm going to have you. And I feel like that's where a lot of friendships get ruined in Miami, is because y'all really be sour down here. Like, and that's just not even just Miami. I mean, like, in general, like, that's how a lot of friendships get ruined, because y'all are expecting y'all friends to just ball out like y'all, and sometimes people are not just set up like that, and that's just trash to me. Like, if you are my friend and you don't have it in and out the city, my energy does not change. I'm going to buy it for you, family, friend, whatever the case. Like, I'm going to buy it for you. Like, if you, and sometimes you don't even got to ask me for it. Like, I can tell when somebody don't got it, because I've been that person who didn't have it. Like, and I'm not going to make you feel uncomfortable. Like, for real, like, I'm that friend that you can tell me before the trip start, look, this is my budget. So if we going here, you know, here, there, and everywhere, I probably won't be able to afford this. Girl, you don't even got to tell the whole group. You can just tell me, and I might even just cash app you that shit, so you can seem like you paying for your own stuff. Like, but a lot of people are not built like that, and that's why you just have to be careful with who you decide your friends are. Like, you cannot be out here calling everybody your friend, and I think that's why a lot of friends get ruined in Miami. Like, baby, that friendship was ruined before Miami. That friendship was ruined before Miami. Miami just brought it to the light, okay? That friendship was ruined before Miami, and all that energy that you're seeing from them in Miami, they've been feeling that way. Like, number one, we come together, we leave together. That don't matter if we're in our city, if we're out of town. We come together, we leave together. You're not running off with no nigga. Like, no, I don't play that. Like, I'm like the mom friend, especially when I go out with my friends, and I'm definitely the mom friend. Like, if I see my homegirl getting too tore up, like, I'm done with the shots. Like, and I think a lot of my cousin, she gets so pissy at me before this, because she like, girl, you don't gotta babysit me, da 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 da. But it's just like, it's just me, because I just feel like somebody gotta have our back. Somebody gotta make sure we get home. Like, and you know, everybody are not built like that, and I just be feeling like somebody has to make sure we make it home tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of energy, and that's the type of energy I be on, okay? Like, so if you ever go out with me and you wonder why I'm just not drinking, I still vibe, of course, but I'm gonna be watching. Like, I'm gonna be watching to make sure ain't nobody trying to run off with you, ain't nobody putting shit in our drinks. Like, yeah, I'm that type of friend when it's time to go out. And I'm sorry, y'all, my daughter's right here. She's watching me film. Whatever. I know, you did sneeze, girl, all in my video, girl. But I just feel like I said, the drama in Miami was there before Miami, and Miami just exposed it. That's it, that's all. Like, nobody is going to Miami and ruining friendships. Them friendships been in the gutter, and y'all are just some fake ass hoes. Well, excuse me, but y'all are fake. Like, there's no way that you go to Miami and your friendship get ruined. All that animosity, all the way those girls were feeling, they felt that way before you got there. And you just, like I said, might be that friend that's on the outskirts. And that's just that. Like, that's why you got to be careful with who you consider. First, it's going to be so hard to do this eyeshadow. You got to be so careful with who you consider your friends. And that's why you have to be so careful with who you call your friends, who you consider your friends, because you would think it was one thing that ruined your friendship. It was a whole nother thing. You also have to watch out for, this is a whole nother, I can't even talk how I want to talk. Cameron, what are you doing, babe?
I want to know something.
I know. Why are you in here?
Because I'm really in here.
Can't even talk how I want to talk right now. Wait, I'm trying to talk about something, but I can't talk about that with her right here, so yeah, I'll probably just hold off until she gets out of here. But let me see what else is on the list, because she clearly ain't going nowhere right now. So my overall point of today is just to talk about just like red flags in friendships. I know this is not like a red flag type video. This is more of like a chit chat. I'm kind of all over the place, but you need sometimes, and also they look good, girl. You also have to be, you also can't be afraid to make new friends. Like, it is never too late to make new friends. And I feel like for women, sometimes it is the hardest to make new friends, because guys, like, I mean, I guess we both can have it hard between guys and girls, but guys can, like, you want to hoop, you want to do this, like, you know, you make a new friend. But for girls, like, we gotta compliment a female just to like open up conversation. Like, it's never, you can't just walk up, you can, but it's kind of weird to just walk up to a woman, and I don't know why I'm even calling it weird, but just to walk up to a woman and say, do you want to be my friend? Like, you know how, like, that gives me anxiety to do that. Like, no lie. Like, just thinking about walking up and asking a woman, do you want to be my friend? That gives me anxiety, because first of all, I don't know, I feel like we need like friend dates, like just as well as you would ask a guy. Like, what is an app? If you know an app, what is an app that you can go on to find friends and like legit go on like friend dates? Because I would love to be on that app. Like, I don't want to go on Tinder to be meeting a guy. Like, I want to go strictly for like to meet female friends. Like, and you can like just put it in. So I feel like these are bad. I feel like I got my lashes on backwards. I feel like you should be able to like put in some type of information and be like, oh, I'm into this, this, and this. I like to go here, here, and there. And like, they match you with a woman, or if you're like want a guy friend that are not into like dating, and they match you with somebody who fits into the same genres, the same categories as you. Not saying that everybody kind of, you know how like when you go to college and you like list out stuff that you're interested in, and they pair you with somebody who's kind of like close to what you, I don't know. I went to Wright State University, and they give you a questionnaire, and then they room you with people based on that questionnaire. I feel like they should do something like that for like the dating, like with as far as like finding friends, because the person that they paired me with was my roomie Felicia, and love her to death. Still stay in contact with her to this day. And yeah, and I feel like that was like a perfect match, because she's not like really outgoing like that. I'm not, and we were like a super good pair. And yeah, so I feel like that would be like a cool like thing to experience, as far as like just somebody who's looking for a friend. Let me know if they got something like that, because I definitely would love to. I feel like these lashes are not looking its best right now. I feel like it's this one. It's always this one. But yeah, I feel like that would be like a super dope app. Like I said, comment it, because I would love to be on that app. I'm wiping this eyeshadow away. Okay, so I only have moisturizer. I don't have no primer, no setting spray. I don't really need setting spray because I'm not going anywhere. I'm actually just about to film a video. And yeah, so that's why I'm doing my makeup. But I'm just filming a video, and so I'm putting on a bunch of moisturizer, because I feel like that'll extend the moisturizer for primer, because sometimes primers are just like moisturizers. But yeah, I do not like doing my forehead. Like, I literally hate doing my forehead. So what are we talking about? The good things of a friendship, like what you should look for in a friendship. I feel like I want to get braces. Like, I feel like my teeth are shifting. I don't know. I feel like they're shifting, especially this side of my smile. I feel like it's like, I don't know. It should. Let me not say that on camera, because then y'all gonna start noticing it. Okay. So we good. Get straight into the foundation. There's literally, I literally have no setting spray, no primer. Like, when I say it's time to go makeup shopping, it's time to go makeup shopping. I don't know what to do, y'all. Like, I don't know what to do for my birthday. Like, I really do not. Like, I typically would have like a dinner planned already, like something, my cake ordered, something. Like, I literally have nothing planned for my birthday. And it's really blowing me, because I feel like the closer it gets to my birthday, I'm actually starting to care. Because at first, like, I was not caring about it. But now I feel like I'm starting to care. Like I'm literally starting to care. And I'm like, so Keyera, like, what are you gonna do? Like, what are we doing? And I don't know. Like, I was thinking about doing, like I said, doing a game night. But the last time I had a girls' night game night, only 3 people showed up. 3. Well, 4. Only 4 people showed up, and 2 of them was like literally late, and I was already drunk, and I went to bed. And yeah, so, and I mean, I like set up, decorated, and everything for that, and like only a couple people showed up. So I don't know if I'm doing that this year. Like, I feel like my part is crooked, but I feel like I want to, because like I know like my cousins are gonna come, and I feel like it'll be a vibe, you know. And my brother, he like want to kick it with me on my birthday too, and I feel like I just want to kick it with family anyway, because like I haven't really spent time with family on my birthdays in a long time. And also, like, this year has been like super hectic for me. Like, we're gonna have to do a whole nother like catch-up video, but this year has been really hectic for me. I haven't really been posting on this channel, like, clearly, but I've been consistent on my other channel. Like, I post every week over there at 10 a.m. So make sure you are following or subscribe to I Am Keyera. That's my other channel. And yeah, I'm very consistent over there. I post every week, but I just haven't been consistent on this channel, and it's because I didn't know what to do over here. Like, the last video I post was a vlog, and then I filmed another vlog a week after that, because I was doing weekly vlogs. Never edited that vlog, never uploaded the vlog, and I just left it where it was. Like, the vlog was still on my camera. I just deleted it today because I'm like, I'm not uploading it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I just have to show y'all what I'm going to do instead of telling y'all what I'm going to do, because I'm not about to be about talk. Let me restart this camera. Basically, just have to show y'all versus telling y'all, because, and that's the same way I feel about vlogs in general. Like, this makeup is about to be so ugly, but that's the way I feel about vlogs in general. Like, I just basically have to show y'all what I'm talking about. I mean, show y'all what I'm doing instead of telling y'all what I'm doing. And that's how I feel about, like, just being more consistent. Like, I just have to show y'all and let y'all know like what's going on, and just be more active on social media. Well, I'm active on social media, but I'm just not active over here, and I'm trying to change that. Coming back full force, okay? I'm uploading weekly. Let me just not talk about it too much, but I'm uploading weekly. Everything is going to be filmed in advance, so I'm not burnt out. Like, this video was filmed in October. This video is not going to be up until like the 1st of November, but it's filmed in October. I'm trying to like get ahead of the curve, get ahead of the schedule. And yeah, I'm trying to just be ahead of myself so that I can stay consistent over here, because I'm tired of like telling myself, oh, I'm about to film this, I'm gonna film this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and I don't stick to it. But I will say, like I was stating before, I will do like another video on pretty much everything that I have been going through, because like I literally have been going through a lot. And just to sum it up, like breakup, like I've been going through a breakup, and it's really been hard. Like, it's been hard to just like stay consistent. It's like literally, and it's so crazy because like you guys are getting this video about it a year later because I launched my business, relaunched actually my Kaye Clothing and Accessories last year on my birthday, and then a week after my birthday, we broke up. And yeah, so we're not talking about that today because I'm not going to cry today. But a week after my birthday, we broke up. So I've been dealing with this for a year now, and I'm finally coming to tell y'all like that's why. But I will do a whole nother video on that topic because it's just too much to talk about. Like, it really is a lot to talk about. Like, and that's why, like, on top of like dealing with people like my family members, you know, passing away, like I was dealing with breakup. Like, girl, it was yucky. I'm trying to put myself back together. You know, I'm on my self-love, self-healing journey. The quote is healing not healed. I love when that girl say that on TikTok, but healing not healed, okay? And I've been on my self-love, self-healing journey, and I just feel like it's a whole lot, y'all. It's a whole lot. And like, truthfully speaking, since it was a video about friendship, like, I ain't really been making time for friends, girl. Honestly, I just mixed up with this freaking... I'm not gonna like that. But I haven't been making time for friends because I've been so focused on like getting myself together. Like, I don't want to go into another friendship, you know, with baggage, you know. Like, I want to go into it like fully available to just be a good friend. Like, I don't want to come into a friendship or, you know, start a new friendship and strictly be all, you know, let's talk about my feelings, let's talk about what I'm going through. Like, I don't want that in the beginning of a friendship. Like, of course that'll tell you like who your friends are kind of, but I don't want that in a friendship at all because I just don't. And I feel like the same as if I was like getting in a relationship, you know, starting a relationship with somebody, like I wouldn't want to go into that relationship with a bunch of baggage. Like, I'm not looking for a relationship at all because I'm not doing that. Like, I'm with the beast, girl. Friend me, honey, friend me, because I just, I'm not dealing with it. I am not dealing with it. But friends, I will be accepting friends, but just not, like, I'm not looking for nothing more than friends. I'm just looking for strictly friends. And yeah, so that's just like a sum up of like what's been going on in my life. Because, and you know, I'm a trooper, okay? Because I've been thugging through on that other channel. I mean, every week thugging it, okay? Posting consistently, posting on Instagram consistently. Follow my new Instagram, it's linked down below, by the way. But yeah, I've been like really doing an amazing job as far as like that other channel, and I'm so proud of myself for that. And that's why I kind of want to come back over here, because like I don't want to just let my channel just fall and fumble, because I built this channel up and it's not going to fumble, okay? And yeah, so that's just the tea on, kind of like the tea. That's not all the tea, girl. And I'm not like the type, I don't want to really be doing like story times on like breaking up and like all that kind of stuff, because even though it is over, like that's still my business. And let's just say, child, trust your intuition, girl. Always trust yourself. I do videos like this on my other channel, so go watch them. But like, you just always have to trust yourself. Like, when you feel a certain way, girl, trust that you know what the hell you're talking about, because these niggas be playing crazy. And I mean that. Like, oh, that could be a whole nother video, because like, I look so like people will really play crazy, like play you like you crazy, for real. And whole time it'd be exactly what you thought it was. And yeah, I'm just not afraid to talk about it no more. Like, I was like, at first, like I was embarrassed, like I don't want to talk about it because I was so embarrassed. Like, when you have like the hopes, like I'm about to be with this person for the rest of my life, I'm about to marry this person, like, and it wasn't no like we was together for like 3 weeks. No, we was together for almost damn near 9 years. Like, that shit, girl, look, healing not healed. Like, when you think you really about to like marry somebody, you know, y'all talk about wedding plans, all of a sudden shit just changed. Like, girl, yeah, I can't talk about that, right? You know, but you know, y'all get the vibes. Like, it just was not given. And I feel like if I would have trusted my intuition from jump back in 2020, should I say, like, I would not be in the situation that I'm in. I would not be in a situation I'm in. And I feel like y'all know what looks different on me is the fact that I got all these lights on, and it just making me look way brighter. Or I can just see where I'm not blended, because typically I just have like my vanity lights and I can just see where I'm not fully blended. Oh, y'all, I started using blush. I'm gonna show y'all how I put my blush on. It's not fancy or anything. It's just me putting on blush for the first time. I put some on the other day and I was like, oh my god, because y'all know I have like really high cheekbones, and I was just like, let me stop doing that because I haven't even put in powder. But yeah, I have really high cheekbones, and I was just feeling it because I really don't use blush. I always feel like blush was gonna make me look like older, and it made me look so freaking cute. Like, I don't know. It might have been like with the look that I had on, but hopefully it looked right with this. Let me know like if you are this far in the video. First of all, thanks so much for being this far into the video, because I know a lot of people click off way sooner. But thank you so much for like watching this video and everything like that, because you know you don't have to. And if you're watching this part of this video, thank you so much. Also, if you're watching this part of this video, please let me know. Please, like, I don't care if you have only watched my video one time, if you have only watched my video a couple times, you know me and you may not know me. Like, I don't care. If you have video ideas for me to do or something that you would want to see me do on my channel, on this channel, please comment it down below, because like I feel like feedback is super important. Make sure y'all like comment it down below, like comment video ideas, like what I should be doing, I mean what y'all want to see from me, whether it's like Q&As. And if y'all want to see a Q&A, I don't care if it's just from the same 3 people, spam me with questions. Like, it's hard to do Q&As when I only have 5 questions. Like, I cannot wait until my Instagram get a little bit bigger so I can actually do Q&As on like, you know, stuff like without, because the way I was gonna do Q&As, I was just gonna go to like Pinterest and look up some Q&A questions, or just get Q&A questions from someone else's video. Like, but it's kind of hard to do that because I feel like people ask Q&A questions based on who that person is. So I might just have to go to Pinterest and just do some like icebreaker questions or something like that. But I really want to do like more like Q&A style videos, vlog style videos. Like, I want this to be more of a lifestyle channel. Like, I know in the past, like I did a lot of editing and things like that, but I kind of just don't want to do that. And yeah, I kind of don't want to do that. Should I do blush? I don't know like the order that I'm doing my makeup on because I'm talking, but this is the blush that I'm using. It's the e.l.f. powder blush palette. It's probably not the best blush. I've seen women use like the cream or what is it called, liquid or cream, I don't know which one. It's just be like, I think it's like a liquid one. But yeah, I don't really want to mess up my makeup to do that, so what I'll be doing is just going back and forth between these 2. I said what I'd be doing, I only did this once, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Okay, so what I do now, well, what I did the first time is I just like smiled or not smile looks so weird, fake smiling, but and I just did that. And then what else I did was I just kind of like brushed it back in my face, like so that you could like not really like see it that good. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I did. and then I like to do my highlighter before I do like anything else, like before my like mascara and stuff. I like to do my highlighter, so I'm trying to like hurry up so this video isn't like too long, because I feel like I talked about what I wanted to talk about, but I do want to wrap this video up. I got this from Beats by Deb, like almost a couple years ago. Probably need to throw it in the trash, but I ain't, so I don't waste my makeup. But it's like really like super shimmery, so I don't like to use it on my eyes because it does too much over there. Like, it does just what it's supposed to do on my cheeks. The next part of my lip combo is this NYX butter gloss. This is in Ginger Snap. And then I just I don't really put it directly on my like liner because I like to kind of have like the matte look around so that like the gloss don't overflow, because I feel like throughout the day it moves anyway. And yeah, so that's how I do that. And I typically will put my lip gloss on in the center first because I don't like my clear gloss to like mix and get messy on this, but I'm just gonna have to wipe it off. Or no, I'm just gonna put it on my finger. Okay, so the next thing that I do for my is concealer. I actually put concealer on my lips in the center to like make it like really like, yeah, it brings it to life to me. Like it makes it look so pretty. And I just like tap a little bit. And I go back in because I like my inner corners to be like a little bit darker. And then I just alright, y'all, so that's all I have for today's video. I hope you did enjoy this look and how I did this look. Basically it was a chit chat video, so I didn't really go over like the makeup details that much, but I hope you did enjoy how this look turned out. I really love this look. This is pretty much my go-to makeup look. Even without this hair, this is my go-to makeup look. Just added the blush like I said recently. So I hope you did enjoy this look. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to make sure you are subscribed to my channel with the notifications turned on so that you don't miss when I upload. I am going to be uploading every single Thursday, so make sure you are tuned in, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Leave some comments down below. Like I said in this video, leave some comments. Let me know what videos y'all want to see from me so I can post more on this channel. Make sure you are following me on Instagram and Twitter. Like I said, it's linked down below, and I will catch y'all in another one of my videos. Thanks so much for watching.